You saw the pictures of the horror from World War I. And when I was a little boy, my father would point out old soldiers who had suffered from gas poisoning, where their lungs were burnt from breathing in the poison gas, and the mustard gas, and the blistered gas where their skin broke out in big pusses of mucus pouring off their skin, and blinded from the mustard gas. I had a picture that I copied from Argosy magazine, but I was high on tobacco, chewing tobacco at the time, and somehow my poor brain got the trash mixed up with the things I wanted to save, and I threw the picture away from the Argosy magazine. It showed a babushka, a grandmother with a wheelbarrow in downtown Berlin, and she was on a sanitary squad, and that doesn't mean cleaning toilets. She was picking up dead bodies. If I'm not mistaken, one of the central churches in downtown Berlin is called Jungfraukirchen or Fraukirchen. Jungfrau meaning virgin, meaning a reference to the Virgin Mary, I presume. The church was in the background. Babushka was with her wheelbarrow, and piled up behind her was a huge stack of dead bodies. You could tell from the clothing the gender of the different bodies, male and female, all heaped together. It was one of the most grotesque pictures I have ever seen in my life. If you survive World War III, you, the survivor, might be assigned to a sanitary squad picking up dead bodies, and you won't have any choice. You either do it or they will kill you. From New York City, high atop the Empire State Building, a network, television network that is off the air now, called Dumont, had a film in its library, not to be confused with the rock musical Tommy, but a very sentimental film made during World War II about a fire brigade officer called Tommy, who couldn't fight in the army because of disability. So they assigned him to a fire brigade. And the film was very sentimental, showing the Blitz, the bombing of London, and the suffering and the horror, the people living in the underground subway, and the things they have to compete with one another, and the bombs falling. And the climax of the film was, even though Tommy had disabilities, he still fought in the war. And the film ended with brave Tommy with his fire hose going into a burning building that collapsed on top of him, killing him. Of course, it was war propaganda. But don't you think that things like that didn't happen? Thank you for watching this video, and try to have a good day. And remember, some people out there want to see World War III. And if you feel anything at all any human emotion at all, you will not be able to stand the horror that they have waiting for you, if there is such a thing as World War III. And seriously, in honesty, whatever God there be, may intervention come before that day, because very few people will live through it, and the ones who do live through World War III will wish they were dead. Again, thank you for watching this video. And let's hope that the warmongers, the hawks, and even people who call themselves Christian evangelicals don't encourage the apocalypse by aggravating a situation that doesn't need aggravation but needs to be smoothed out. Calm and relax.